So sitting in a comfortable, easy pose, make sure that you're ground down into all four corners. We'll inhale up, exhale, twist towards the yoga-sick side of the room, placing your left hand on your knee, maybe taking your gaze over your right shoulder, feeling the twist. Inhale up, exhale, twist open to the studio side. Inhaling up, exhaling, twist to the right, gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale up, exhale to the left. Challenge your gaze over the left shoulder. And one more round. Inhaling up, exhaling, twisting open. Maybe your deepest twist so far. Inhale up, final side, exhale, twist open. Inhale back up, come to center. Bring your hands to your knees and just take a moment to breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Place your right hand on the ground. Inhale your left arm up and open up the left side body. Gaze can be up or down, whatever feels good in the neck. Inhale back up. Open up the right side body, taking your right arm overhead. Inhale up, exhale. Nice side bend. Inhale up, exhale, side bend to the left. And one more round, inhaling up, exhaling, opening up the left side body. Inhale up, exhale over. Bring your hands back through heart center, placing hands onto the mat, coming into tabletop. Go ahead and set this pose up, stacking shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. Maybe take a little bit of organic movement here. Moving into the hips, maybe some big hip circles or barrel rolls. Whatever you do on one side, make sure to do it on the other. Maybe tap into the tops of the feet to wake them up a little bit. Then find stillness. Inhale, drop the belly, take the gaze up, broaden through the chest for cow pose. Exhale, dome the back, tuck the chin, gaze to navel, cat. Inhaling, dropping the belly, broadening through the chest, cow pose. Exhale, tuck chin, dome the back, cat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more round. Inhale, exhale. Find stillness. Inhale your right arm high. Roll out the wrist, preparing for thread the needle. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hover. Inhale, exhale, hover. Inhale up, exhale, hover. Now find the full expression. Take your gaze to the lobby door, placing your cheek on the side. 90-degree angle in your left arm, extending that right arm all the way out. Opportunity here to extend your left leg and roll in to the ball of the foot, getting a little bit of movement, if that feels good today. Hold for one more breath cycle. On your next inhale, extend your right arm high and come back to a neutral tabletop. Inhale, lift your left arm, roll out your wrist. Preparing again for thread the needle. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, full expression. Go ahead and bring your cheek down, gazing at the Yoga 6 side of the room. 90-degree bend in your right arm, extending your left arm long. If you did so on the other side, opportunity to extend your right leg long, rolling onto the ball of the foot, getting a nice calf stretch. One more breath cycle. If you took an expression, bring your knee back. Inhale your left arm high and place it back into a neutral tabletop. Go ahead and walk the hands out, one handprint. Step back into a high plank and find your way into downward facing dog. Now for many of us, this might be your first downward dog of the day. Go ahead and pedal out your feet, lifting one foot and then the other. Really envision that beautiful upside down V shape with your body. Go ahead and maybe lift the heels and lower. Lift the heels and lower. One more chance. Lift your heels up. Lower the heels. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, step through to a low lunge. Grab your blocks, placing them underneath your hands at a setting that feels good. And take a little bit of movement. Beautiful. Go ahead and place your left knee down onto the ground. Heel toe your right foot out to a 45-degree angle. Take your blocks and place them here. You can stay right here. Release the back toe. Opportunity to stay right here for runner's lunge. Making sure that knee is lined up over ankle. Or if it feels good today, you can come down onto your elbows. Sitting in. Notice how you feel today. Check in with your body. If you came down into a runner's lunge, slowly come back up. Opportunity to place your left hand on a block or onto the mat. Inhale your right arm high. Exhale, press in to the right thigh. Challenge yourself by taking your gaze over your right shoulder. If you'd like more, you can reach back for a greater quad stretch and capture your right foot. Opening through the side bot, or opening through the chest. Gaze can be towards the back corner. If you captured your foot, go ahead and release it. Bring your hands back to the mat, heel toe your foot back in. Move blocks out of the way, place your hands on the ground. Extend back into downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step through to a low lunge. Capturing blocks. Surf in and out of this leg a little bit. A little bit of movement before we find stillness. As we set up for runner's lunge, come into your lunge, drop your right knee, heel toe your left foot out to a 45-degree angle towards the top of your mat. You can release your right toes. Go ahead and bring your blocks in. Options to stay right here for runner's lunge, or go ahead, if you did so on the other side and it feels good in your body today, you can lower down onto your elbows. Check in with your body. Notice the difference between your right side and your left side. No judgment, just notice. If you came down, go ahead and slowly come back up again. Option to place your right hand on a block or on the mat. Inhale your left arm high, exhale, and gently press into your left thigh. Foot may come up onto the knife's edge. Take your gaze over your left shoulder. If you'd like more, opportunity to reach back, capture your right foot. If you captured your foot, go ahead and release it. Bring your hands back to the mat, move your blocks out of the way, heel toe your foot in, place your hands on the mat and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, take your gaze towards your hands, step, hop, or jump, feet behind hands, generous bend in the legs. Release the neck, capture opposite elbow for ragdoll. Again, real generous bend in the legs, placing stomach onto thighs. Let go of your head, let gravity do the work. If it feels good in your body, opportunity to sway back and forth. Release the hands, you roll out the wrists, and slowly rise up one vertebra at a time, setting up for chair pose. Go ahead and sit back into your chair pose. Option to bring hands to our heart center. That feels good. Can also raise your arms up to set up for the pose. Can you sit back into your heels? Can you look down and see your toes? If you can see your toes, can you lift your toes? Weight should really be in the heels of the feet. If your hands are at heart center, go ahead and bring them up. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, airplane the arms. Inhale. Exhale, airplane the arms. One more time. Inhale up. Airplane the arms back. Hold here. Can you bring your pinky fingers in 1 more inch? 1 more breath cycle. Slowly rise up to mountain. Swan dive the arms out. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, place your hands on the mat. Step back into a plank and find your way into downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, step through to a low lunge. Capture your blocks. Placing blocks on the highest setting. Can you bend into the lunge and rise back up again? Bending into the lunge. Rise back up again. 1 more time. Bending into your lunge. Come back up again. Come back into your low lunge. Step your blocks out. Place your hands on the mat and step back. Find your way into downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step through. Capture your blocks. Find your way into the lunge. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower back in. Inhale, rise up. Lower back to the lunge. Inhale, rise up. Lower back into this lunge. step the blocks away.